Welcome back. Getting ready for a start of the second period between the Millersville Marauders and the UMBC Retrievers. As we left the first period tied at 2 apiece, the scoring got started for the Marauders by Tyler Keenan, and then Luke Brown gave the Marauders their second goal. However, the Retrievers slowly clawed back with Crystal, number 21, picking up the goal, making it 2-1, and then Sean Brown tying it up 2-2. And that's where we currently stand. As Nick Corbin stopped 18 of 20 shots, and Cam McIntyre stopped 8 of 10 from UMBC. The Marauders are on track to have 60 shots this game, so we'll see if the high shot totals will come back in the second period. The shot totals for the Marauders kind of died off in the second half of the first, as they stayed about like 19 to 20 shots for about the final 5 minutes of the period. And tie up on the draw as we are underway. Glad you could join us here on YouTube for Division III hockey. As puck is dropped, as UMBC trying to play it up, as Freeze gets around Kaminsky. Freeze gets it down into the corner, trying to play it back out, but they'll have to recollect as they try to play it in, but it's taken by Safko. Safko gets it to Kaminsky, who gets ahead for Eli Krause. Krause trying to get it to Luke Brown. Brown trying to feed it back to him on a little give and go, but that did not go. As that shot in on McIntyre blocked it away. Down low into the corner now behind the net. Dugan heads in the corner trying to play it around for Freeze. Freeze back out for Dugan. That shot saved McIntyre. As Safko trying to play it up, he's going to be harassed by a few black jerseys. As Safko takes it to the front, sends it wide as Krause trying to play it out. Krause down low into the corner. Back out Safko. The flips in. Scores! Michael Safko! And the Marauders break this tie and take the lead as Safko picks up his 13th goal of the season, moving him into second in scoring for the Marauders. As he picks up his 13th goal in 13 games. As Edelberg will take the draw against Gunston as they'll send it in. It'll be taken by Wiley. Wiley trying to play it up for Crystal, but it's taken by Tyler Keenan. Keenan plays out for Dodds as Gunston knocks it back in. Bank pass off the boards as the Retrievers trying to play it out. As Wiley try to come to that loose puck, but here they come up through the blue line. Trying to get around three defensemen, or three, I guess 2 forwards and a defenseman. As the Retrievers will take it back out. It's Wiley. Wiley sends it in, but it's blocked. Crystal takes it. Crystal, that shot. Crystal has won today. A stout was in there as well. As the Marauders trying to play it up, but here comes Stromberg. Well, he tried to get it, but it's too far off of his stick, and Wiley will take over and send it in. As Gunston gets it. Gunston will take out the blue line. Gunston skates in, being worked on by Keenan and Dodds. Great play by them to knock the puck away as Edelberg will take it. Edelberg trying to play it back. He'll take it the blue line. Now, he's trying to play it up, but it's kept in by Crystal. Crystal takes it to the front and on the backhand. Save rebound. Oh, comes all the way out. Skittered across the goal mouth. But no one was there as Wiley takes it. Wiley trying to flip it in. That's off the body of Edelberg. As Stromberg will try to play it out now, but he's going to be pressured by Dugan, but Stromberg still controls as he throws it across. And Tyler Keenan will take it in the corner as the Marauders will get regrouped. They trying to get regrouped as that's off a stick, and Freeze walks in. That shot blocked by Keenan. The watcher Dugan skated in, gave it to Freeze. And the Marauders will just send it in at the blue line as they'll go for a change as the puck will trickle in on Nick Corbin, who gets a glove on it for the stop. It'll be Safko on the draw. Marauders went back out. Eli Krause shot steered to the corner. They get down low behind the net. Luke Brown trying to play around. Back out Dodds at the blue line. Dodds trying to keep it in on the backhand. But here comes Freeze. Freeze gets around one man. Freeze, he has Schwab with him. Freeze takes it behind that tough angle shot. Save rebound, trying to feed it out in front. That's off the body of Kaminsky. As the Marauders will send it all the way down. Icing. As Eli Krause and Zane Baker, two number 7s, race to get to that puck, but Baker won that race. Face-off will be to the right of McIntyre. It'll be Safko and Freeze. They get it to the corner where Dodds will roll it around as they try to play, as UMBC try to keep it in, but here come the Marauders. And Safko stripped up. That's going to be a penalty on Dugan. So delayed penalty, and the Marauders will have the first power play of the game. As they will send Brian Dugan to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. So a great opportunity here for the Marauders to tack on to their lead. As they will send out Eli Krause, Stromberg, Edelberg, Safko, and Tyler Keenan. So 4 forwards and 1 defenseman. As the Marauders win the draw, trying to get it back out. As Edelberg gets around one man. Edelberg skates his way to the front. Edelberg flips it in and goes wide. Back out Stromberg trying to feed it out front for Edelberg. Scores! But they're going to say no goal as there was a whistle. Not quite too sure. As it'll be Eli Krause on the draw. Marauders run it back out. Edelberg trying to take it to the boards. He's taken to the boards by Garnston as the Marauders trying to chip it in down low. Baker and Eli Krause trying to get to it, but it'll be taken by Stromberg. Stromberg ran into as Edelberg takes it in the corner. Edelberg will control back out to the blue line. Throws it across Keenan. Gets it to Safko. Safko trying to flip it in. Steered behind the net as it's taken to the corner as Crystal's in there along with Safko as they try to clear, but kept in by Tyler Keenan. That's off the roof. As we get a whistle with minute 19 remaining on the man advantage. 15:41 to go here in the second period. It'll be Krause versus Grunston on the faceoff. As UMBC will come away with it. As Baker trying to play it up, he'll roll it around the boards. Taken by Stromberg. Stromberg gets it down low. Edelberg looking as he'll spin back, being pressured by Gavin Hayes. As they try to feed it on front. Oh, Eli Krause was ready for that shot, but that pass would not connect. As here comes Garnston back the other way. Garnston will kick it to his stick in the corner. So they'll try to flip it out. As Crystal's in there as well. As they try to get, but the Marauders will eventually control as Edelberg passes up for Eli Krause. Krause takes it in the right circle. Krause takes it to the front of the net all by himself, but he's going to be met. He's going to tied up by Gavin Hayes. Safko will now control Safko. Circles back at the blue line. Takes it on back. Keenan, a blast, goes wide. Back on the right circle. Stromberg gets it behind the net for Eli Krause. Trying to feed it out in front for Edelberg, but that doesn't go. Edelberg's knocked down. As Edelberg's not going to like that very much, but the Marauders have to watch themselves. Frustrations can't boil over too much, or we'll get a game like we saw yesterday, where it was just penalty after penalty after penalty for both sides, really, and where the officials let a lot of stuff go for both sides. It was just an ugly one. And that's what the Marauders need to avoid today, and that's what they've been doing a pretty good job of avoiding it. Back out Dodds, a shot. Oh, Michael Safko tried to deflect it on its way in, but it goes wide. Down low to the corner now. Safko will switch places with Brown as he gets it back out for Dodds. He'll flip it in, looking for a deflection yet again. It deflects wide in the corner. Safko controls, throws it across Dodds again. Dodds walks in, trying to flip it in. Steered behind the net as 17 was taken, blasted all the way down. That's Dylan Schwab. As the power play was over, so icing is the call. As faceoff will come back into the retriever zone. It'll be Safko on the faceoff. So want to draw back for Hipple. Hipple walks in. That shot throws it all the way across as Luke Brown was there, but couldn't get a stick on it. Dugan trying to play it up, but kept in by Keenan. As two players take a whack at it, but here comes the Retrievers. Freeze gets around Dodds. Freeze trying to get around Keenan as he does, and shot save by McIntyre. As he took it around Keenan and Dodds, but McIntyre came out of the net to challenge him and makes the save. With 14 exactly to go here in the second, Marauders still lead 3-2. Shots are 24-15 in favor of the Marauders, as it will be Edelberg on the face-off versus Freeze. So two number 9s on the face-off as Retrievers have it behind the net. Turning feet out front, shot scores! Ethan Freeze! And we are tied 3-3. As that Ethan Freeze buries a rebound and went off of McIntyre's pad and just sat there for Ethan Freeze. I don't even think McIntyre knew exactly where that puck was, as it just bounced off his pad and just died there in front of the net, and Ethan Freeze pokes it home. As face-off comes back out the center. As Marauders try and play it up, but here comes Crystal now. Crystal, he's got Gunston with him. Gunston takes at the blue line. Gunston being worked on by Kaminsky. Excuse me, he's being worked on by Stromberg. Kaminsky is a little away from the puck. Anyway, Retrievers trying to get out. Kaminsky trying to play it out along the boards. Kept them by Gunston. Gunston trying to feed out in front for Crystal as one today. As McIntyre gets across and makes the save. Crystal took another whack at it. But McIntyre standing strong. As the Marauders want to draw as they'll look to move out of their zone. Pass up for Hipple will miss. It's a foot race to get the puck. Stromberg chasing it down low into the corner. Stromberg will win that race. Trying to feed it out in front. He had Hipple there, but that pass does not go. As Edelberg's being worked on by Crystal. Edelberg throws it all the way across. Keenan flips it in. Shot save rebound, but we get a whistle. I'm not quite too sure what the whistle is as the puck hopped out the other side. As I believe Hipple was racing towards it, but the net came off its moorings, and that's what the whistle's for. As the referee will have a discussion with Nick Corbin and the rest of the Retrievers players out there as we finally look at this face-off. It'll be Grunstrom versus Edelberg, and Grunstrom wins it back, but kept in by Hipple down low to the corner. Edelberg takes it behind that. Edelberg circling around, looking to feed it out, but drops it on back for Hipple. Hipple and Edelberg will switch places as Hipple gets it back up to the blue line. Keenan gets it out for Edelberg. Back out Keenan, walks in a shot. Goes wide to the corner. Back out Kaminsky trying to get to it, but Stromberg will get to it first as they'll send it down low to the corner. As Hipple's being worked on by Wiley, but they'll try to center it out, but great stick by Gunston as he takes in front of his net. As here come the Retrievers now skating up through center. They'll gain the blue lane. That shot's off the arm of Kaminsky as they'll get back out to Gavin Hayes. Hayes will flip it in wide. Down to the corner as Stromberg trying to play it out. He'll fall as puck's taken by Kaminsky. Bank pass trying to clear, but kept him by Wiley. Wiley circles back out the blue line. Wiley just plays it in as he's at the end of his shift. As Stromberg trying to get to it, but Hayes flips it in. Down low to the corner. Granstrom trying to take it. He's being pressured by Tyler Keenan as they play it around the net for Edelberg. As Edelberg will start this rush up ice. Well, I thought he was, but he just flipped it out to center. As Crystal trying to take it, but they're going to say offside as I believe Gavin Hayes was trying to come off the ice, but he was still, his skates were still on the ice when Crystal tried to take the puck back in. So face-off will come out in the neutral zone. As the retrievers get the puck down low into the corner. Chasing after it is Eli Krause, but Gavin Hayes will take it, trying to clear it out. Dodd's trying to keep it in, but he can't. He'll just send it back in, but the Marauders will have to retreat. As shot back in by Tyler Keenan, but taken by Hayes. Hayes trying to flip it out. That's off a stick of Freeze. As Freeze will escape the puck. Freeze walks in, top of the left circle, shooting, shot, save, rebound comes out. But the retrievers couldn't get to it. As Hayes will play it around for Baker. Baker will flip it up for Schwab. Schwab trying to play it in, but it's knocked away from his stick. As two players will fall as the Marauders come away with it. As Eli Krause is tripped up, no call. And they take it to the corner, taken by Gavin Hayes. Hayes plays it for Keenan. Keenan just sends it in. As Corbin will leave it for his defenseman, but great play by the Marauders, just trying to forecheck down in the offensive area. But UMBC will take it and send it back out to the red line where Keenan will just flip it in, and it'll be taken by Ethan Freeze. Freeze circles back as he starts his rush. Freeze gives off Dugan. Dugan walks in, down low to the corner, trying to feed it out in front on the backhand. That does not go. As Stromberg trying to play it out as he has Edelberg. Here come the Marauders now. Edelberg walks in, top of the right circle, shooting, shot, save, rebound. Luke Brown was tied up by Dugan. As he couldn't get on that rebound, but here come the retrievers as they try to take it back the other way, but the Marauders force it back in their own zone. As Dugan will take it along with Stromberg. As here comes Freeze now. Ethan Freeze, the lone retriever, and Ethan Freeze, a shot glove save by McIntyre, and he'll hang on. With 9:41 to go here in the second period. It'll be Grunstrom versus Edelberg. He wants it back up. Crystal. That shot deflects wide to the corner. Back down low, sends it in. That's off the side of the net. Kaminsky trying to play it around. Stromberg trying to take it. Stromberg trying to get around Wiley, but Wiley, good play as he'll keep it in, but it'll be taken by Edelberg, and he'll just flip it out as Hipple will chase after it along with Sean Brown as they'll collide in the corner. Hipple down there along with Edelberg trying to get it as they play it out for Stout, but that's off his stick, and Dodds will play it in. Gives off Stromberg. Stromberg skating in, down low to the corner now. They'll try to play it back out to the blue line. Dodds holds, waits, fires. Sends it wide. Back out the blue line now. Dodds on the backhand, trying to keep it in, and he does. Circling back with it is Edelberg, who parries it. And the Marauders break this tie. It's a 4-3 lead now. As it was Edelberg with the shot, but Dodds leads the fist bump line. So the Marauders make it 4-3 as Eli Krause takes it himself. Krause walks in, top of the right circle, takes it in front. As Krause was at the hash marks, he's taken down. As Safko controls around that. Back out, Keenan's over his stick. Keenan just plays it around. Down low, it's Baker. Baker as Luke Brown trying to play it out for Safko. Safko trying to play it out. Along with Luke Brown scores! 2 quick goals, back-to-back goals for the Marauders. As they make this a 5-3 game. As Luke Brown picks up his second of the game. 6th of the season. Down low, it's Baker. 4-3 as Eli Krause takes it himself. Krause walks in, top of the right circle, takes it in front. As Krause was at the hash marks, he's taken down. As the Marauders, as the retrievers control, as Levin's tripped up, and that's going to be a penalty. So I believe they're going. So Safko, 2 minutes for tripping. as it will be Grunstrom versus Elberg on the face-off. As Crystal gets it back out, Gavin Hayes, a shot steered to the corner by McIntyre. Down low to the corner now, back out Hayes. Hayes will control the blue line. Hayes flips in, shot save McIntyre. Back out to the corner, back out at the blue line now as Baker flips it in. Crystal gets it back out. Hayes walks in. Hayes, that shot doesn't make it through as Kaminsky will come to it and send it all the way down. As they'll be taken by the Retrievers as they look to move up. As Edelberg trying to body someone into the boards. As Edelberg takes it now. Edelberg's cross-checked into the boards, and that's going to be a delayed penalty. Edelberg's got to watch, though. He took a little shot back at Baker, but Edelberg's got to watch himself. But oh, no, this should only be the one call, the cross-checking. So okay, so watching back that goal, it was Edelberg's goal, the goal that broke the 3-3 tie. Back out, Dodge flips in. Dodge just led the fist bump line, and usually the protocol is when you score, you lead the fist bump line, not the other way around. But Dodge was closer to the bench as he got the assist on the goal, but it is Edelberg's goal. As Edelberg will pick up his 13th of the season, so Edelberg will be tied with Safko for second in scoring on the team, just one behind Stromberg. As Friedstein take it as we play 4-on-4 hockey here for 55 seconds. As Retrievers will now take it, as Freeze trying to play it up. Freeze gets it up for Tyler Keenan. As Tyler Keenan takes it down into the corner, back out Stromberg. Stromberg throws it across. Dodds walks in, flips it, and looking for a deflection. Oh, if that shot was just 2 feet closer to the net, that would have been a goal because that was as Corbin was exposing the top of the net short side, as they'll just flip it in on McIntyre as he catches it with the glove and hangs on. Southern Marauders, as I said, lead 5-3 here with 6:36 to go in the second period as we play 4-on-4 hockey for another 17 seconds. With the original tripping call on Safko and then a cross-checking call on Zane Baker. As Edelberg scored a goal and drew a penalty. As they play it around the net, back out Grenstrom. Grenstrom walks in, gets around Keenan, walks in, and the left circle, turning fan in front, scores! As Grunstrom took it, fed it to Dylan Schwab, and we have a 5-4 game. Nifty little play by Grunstrom. He got around Tyler Keenan and just had Schwab as McIntyre kind of bit a bit. As he was down on one end of the ice and the other side was exposed, and tough break for him. As Schwab picks up the goal, makes this a 5-4 game on the 4-on-4. As Kaminsky trying to play it out, he's got to watch as that puck's into the bench of UMBC. As face-off will come out in the neutral zone, it'll be won by Edelberg. Edelberg trying to play it up, but kept in by Grunstrom. Grunstrom walks at the blue line. Grunstrom takes it to the front of the net, but it's taken by Stromberg. Stromberg bank pass off the boards, but that does not go as Gavin Hayes will play it off the stick of Hipple, and will just set it in on McIntyre, who leaves it for his defenseman. As Tyler Keenan will give off to Edelberg as he'll quarterback this power play. As here comes Edelberg now. 15 seconds to go on the man advantage. Walks in. Top of the left circle, takes it behind the net. As Elberg still controls, back out to the corner now. Elberg circles all the way back out. The blue line, he'll give it down low. Keenan in the right circle, trying to flip it in front. But that does not go. It's Hippel, takes it in the corner. Hippel. Back out Kaminsky. Kaminsky holds, waits, fires! Looking for a deflection. They got the deflection, but saved by Corbin. Back down low into the corner now. As they try to flip it in, along with Stromberg. But the Retrievers will take it, and power play will come to an end. As they'll try to send it in, but ref's got his arms up, and do we have a penalty here? The ref had his arm up. I know it was going to be offside, and yeah, they're sending Tyler Keenan to the box. So Tyler Keenan will serve a minor as the Retrievers will go back on the power play. It'll be Eli Krause versus Ethan Freeze on the faceoff. And Freeze wins it back to the corner, but Safko trying to play it around as Luke Brown will come to it, trying to play it out the blue line as chasing the puck is Wiley. Wiley pass up, that's off the stick of Ethan Freeze, to it shot back in by Safko as the Marauders trying to take it now. As Luke Brown trying to get to it, but he's met by two bodies as here come the Retrievers now. Ethan Freeze takes it, being worked on by Safko and Luke Brown, but he takes it back out, sends it back behind the net. As Chris still trying to get to it, but Safko will. Safko come to it at the blue line and flip it to Luke Brown as he'll just flip it in. As Freeze will take it as they'll start this power play with minute 15 to go. Freeze trying to drop it on back. Drops on back for Baker, but Eli Krause will come to it and drop on back for Dodds. And Dodds will send it back out. As the Marauders send it all the way down to the corner. As Crystal bank pass up the boards, and here come the Retrievers now. Dugan trying to get to it, but Crystal will. Crystal with Freeze and Baker. Drops on, gives off to Baker. Baker takes it down low in the corner. Now Baker trying to feed it out, but McIntyre is all over it, and he'll come up with the stop. Face-off will be to the left of McIntyre. It will be Freeze versus Edelberg. So two number 9s on the draw as the Retrievers have it down low into the corner, trying to get it back out to blue line, but intercepted by Stromberg as they'll send it the length of the ice. Where Corbin will leave it for Granstrom. As Edelberg knocks him off the puck, takes it in the corner. Now Edelberg spins away for one man. Edelberg plays it around the net, where Stromberg will get to it in the corner. Back out to the blue line, but the Marauders will just send it all the way down in their own zone. As Safko will try to play it out for Edelberg, but kept in by Garnston. Garnston gains the blue line. Knocked down by Edelberg. Edelberg gets it. As Hippel chases it in the corner, he wins a foot race against Gavin Hayes. As Hippel trying to play it out, Hippel's taken down to the ice. As Dugan will come up with the puck as the Retrievers will look to move out. He gets around Hippel. As Edelberg's skating hard to get back there. They take it behind the net. Dugan plays around to the corner. Looking for Granston. Granston takes it, leaves it on back for Ethan Freeze. Freeze can't get that shot back out. It's Gavin Hayes. They'll flip it in, looking for a deflection in front as Tyler Keenan will just chop it back out, but they can't clear. Back out to the blue line. Granston gets around one man, trying to get around three. That will not happen. You can get around one guy maybe, but you can't get around three white jerseys as Stromberg kicks it back the other way and snatched out of the air by Nick Corbin. With 2:09 remaining here in the second period. So the power play for the Retrievers will come to an end. Has shots read 30-26. The Marauders tacked on 10 shots this period. As the Retrievers tacked on 16. So the shot advantage kind of kind of switch places, even though Mars still have it as Eli Kraus trying to flip it in. It's a low shot glove side as Nick Corbin comes up with it. As it'll be Safko versus Crystal on the faceoff. He wants to back out. Back out, Cannon, a shot. Sails wide. And here comes Crystal. Crystal trying to play it out, but glove down and kept in by Safko. As the Retrievers will look to move out the center, but backhanded in by Tyler Cannon, but Zane Baker will take it as they'll look to move out now. As Luke Brown gives off to Safko. Safko trying to play it in. Safko gets around one man. Safko, a shot, sends it wide. All the way back out to the blue line. Kaminsky. He's ran into by Baker as Crystal will take it back the other way. Crystal skates in and the circle shooting. The flex wide. I believe Tyler Keenan got sick on it. As they fight for along the boards along with Safko, Wiley, Brown, and Stout was all in there. As Stout will come away within a corner. Stout back out to the blue line now. Flipping it in. That shot doesn't make it through. Here come the Marauders now. The foot race to the puck. It could be a breakaway for Eli Kraus, but too far ahead of him. Diving play by goaltender, but scores! Oh, the goaltender was diving as Eli Kraus gets around him and puts it in the back of the net. As Eli Kraus will pick up his 6th goal of the season. And the Marauders lead this one 6-4. And another high-scoring game for Millersville. As Retrievers want to draw back. As they'll play it up the boards, here comes Grinston. Grinston leads on for Dugan, a shot. That doesn't make its way through. As play it out. Yes, here comes Stromberg now. Stromberg racing up as they'll try to feed it in front, but that does not go. As here come the Retrievers now. Freeze that shot, deflects up off a stick and out of play with 33.9 seconds to go here in the second period. Play it out. Yes, here comes Stromberg. As Eli tender along with Safko. As the Marauders will get it and move it out to center where Baker will take it, leave it on back for Wiley. Wiley will play it out as Keenan trying to play it around. As the Retrievers keeping it at the blue line with Ethan Freeze. Freeze trying to feed it to the front. That's Dugan. A shot saved by McIntyre, and he'll hang on. Stout will come away within the corner. Stout back out to the blue line now. Flipping it in. That shot doesn't make it through. Here come the Marauders now. The foot race to the puck. It could be a breakaway for Eli Kraus, but too far ahead. Diving play by goal. Marauders now. The foot race to the puck. It could be a breakaway for Eli Kraus, but too far ahead of him. Diving. So a goal by Eli Kraus. Kraus skated in. It was almost would have been a breakaway. I don't know if you can classify it as a breakaway, as the second period will come to an end as the Marauders lead at 6-4. I'm not quite sure if you could classify Eli Kraus's goal as a technical breakaway, but it was him all alone with the goaltender, but just chasing a puck as he shot the puck as Corbin tried to dive to make that save, but the dive didn't work as Eli Kraus just slid it right under him into the net. As the Marauders currently lead this one 6-4, so a lot of goal scoring in this one. As Safko picked up a goal, Edelberg, Brown, and Eli Kraus pick up the 4 goals for the Marauders, and then Ethan Freeze picked up a goal for UMBC. So that'll do it for the second period. We will be back for the third. Keep it locked right here.